Okay, we're going to record this, and I have to go to share view, so I got to figure out how to do that. Okay. Give me a second here.
While you're working on that, Nancy, also everybody be checking your Facebook invites the next couple of days, because I finalized the retreat that we're going to do in February, from February 23rd to the 24th at the Copperhead Lodge in Blairsville, Georgia. So if anybody can come to that, it's going to be really awesome. And anyone's invited. Invite anyone that's on our team, whether they're below us or above us.
Yes, that's going to be huge. We're super excited about that, guys. So make sure you let them know. What is it, the 23rd and 24th?
23rd through 24th. 22nd through the 24th.
22nd through the 24th. Okay. So I am looking for share screen. Oh. And I can't find it. Give me a second here. Available, do not disturb my profile. Huh. Sorry, guys. This is all new. The other day it went really well. Now I'm like, where is that button? Okay. Participant. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, share. This is gonna, can you guys see my, Sandra, can you see my
Yes.
Does it say Hempworx? Okay.
Yeah, I can see your site.
What's up?
I can see your site.
Okay, yes. So I'm just going to walk you guys through some basic things to think about when you're sharing this with people. Our company has, for $20, basically the state-of-the-art websites for us to use. And so we don't have to reinvent. We don't have to make a new website. It's all done for us. We have our own links. If you can see right here where my cursor is, this says www.hempworx.com/NHC. That's my username. So everybody has a link like that. You also have one for mydailychoice.com/your username. And when you send people this link, this is what they're going to see. So this is the home page. They can see documentation. They can see what is hemp. They can learn about our products. They can learn about the opportunity. It actually has the comp plan on here, reviews. So you get all this when you sign up. So, learn about what you have at your fingertips. This is a super powerful and very well put together website. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to learn how to send this out to people. And that's what we're going to talk about. So I want to make sure if you're new that you get familiar with your websites. We also have a brand new, what's called a funnel for the, move this over, for the sample packs. So this just came out yesterday. I'm super excited about this. I posted a post, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday when it came out on my website. And by the time I got in an hour, 2 people had already ordered sample packs. So this is your sample pack website. It says hempworxsamples.com/whatever your username is. So if you type that into this web browser, it's going to pull this up. And you can send this to people, or you can post it on Facebook or whatever social media you want to. And it's super easy for them to sign up. And basically it says it's a free sample. They have to pay $11.95 for shipping and handling. The beauty of this is that you capture all of their information when they sign up. So they go into your back office and you get to follow up with them, which is super, super huge. So they're going to put their name, address, state, blah, blah, blah. And then that's going to go into your back office and it's going to ship it directly. So this is a way for them to test out our product. This is what the sample packs look like. It says it's good for a week, guys, but most people, I tell them to start off with 5 drops twice a day. So if they do that, this sample pack should last them like at least 2 weeks, which is a really, really good value for $11.95. And again, a state-of-the-art website, and it shows all of our products on here. So it's also marketing our other products. So it's got the Revive, it's got the Renew, the Relief. So not only is it going to generate leads for just that, but it's also going to turn into leads for other products. The third thing that they already have for us in your back office, so these are all under what's called your website in your back office. Hempworxbizopt.com/your username. So this is another thing that you can send out to people, and it's basically a test drive. And there's about 4 or 5 different ones that you can choose from. This one's the Hempworx one. And again, this one gives them the opportunity to test drive your business. So if you know somebody that's kind of curious about the business, they've asked you questions about making money. So this is the one you want to send to them. That will give them more information about the business. And as soon as they sign up, again, it's going to collect this information from them. When they sign up, all this information is going to go into your back office, and you're going to be able to contact them. You're going to have their email address and their phone number. So you can contact them and follow up and say, hey, I noticed you took a test drive on my website. Can I answer any questions? The corporation is also going to be sending them emails. And this one right here puts some pressure on them. So the emails are going to tell them about, like, they have until 12 o'clock midnight Thursday to sign up, or they're going to lose their spot on your team. And they actually have a time clock on there that counts down. And you can see who all is being added. So it puts pressure on people to join without you having to do any of that. So let me come back here and unmute people. So I'm just going to ask you real quick. Any questions?
I missed that.
Okay, tell you what. I'm going to mute you guys again. If you have a question, just unmute yourself, because otherwise there's going to be too much feedback. So you can unmute yourself and just talk. Sandra, do you want to add anything to that? Just unmute yourself. Hang on. Go ahead.
Because I've done this before, there's a way to like ask questions on this little sidebar thing.
Oh, to like type your questions in?
Yeah, there's a way to see how you can, okay, everybody has a button at the bottom of their screen called chat. You can type, as we're going along, if you have a question, chat, why don't you just type it in there, and then maybe after each segment we can answer the questions, or during it we can see them.
Okay. Yeah. And you can also just unmute yourself and jump in. So we can do that too. So, okay. Do you have anything, Sandra, that you want to add to this? Just how you've been successful in using these landing pages and sending link?
So I don't ever put my link on Facebook. Okay. I'll make a post and I'll say, if you're interested in more information, you can comment below, or you can private message me.
Okay.
And the reason I do that is because I want to get into a conversation with the people about when somebody does say, yeah, or lots of times, there's a post and it says, if you want to be added to the ATM group. So I message those people privately, and I'm like, how much do you know about CBD oil? And they're like, none to whatever. Then that way I know where to start the conversation with them. And I've got a couple things that if they don't know anything, I've got like a little blurb that's like CBD oil, it's kind of the how and why it works.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing, I send them the little graphic of the guy with all the receptors in his body. And then I have another blurb that is kind of, it tells about the company, and then it's about, I kind of say, hey, this is my journey with, myself and the company. And I kind of tell them about my testimony. Then I ask them, what are you hoping to get relief from by using the oil?
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll respond back. And then that's when I start talking to them about how it can help them. And if I might, maybe if I have another article that I can send them, I'll send them that. And then usually after, back and forth, they'll be like, okay, well, how do I order? Then I send them my link. And I do that because, one, I don't put it on Facebook because I want to know, I want to be able to kind of track who's going to my website and who's not. And if I have these conversations, like I was going back through my private messages today on Facebook, and I was following up with people that I've had conversations with that haven't ordered yet. So if you're just, and this is just what's worked for me. I mean, other people might, you might use a mix of stuff. It's just that I kind of want to know who's going to my site and who's really interested. So if you just kind of throw your link up on Facebook, unless you're using one of those where they put their name in and they're a pre-enrollee, you don't have that opportunity to have that conversation with them. And I don't want people to get sticker shock. Like if they just go to the website and they're like, oh my gosh, this stuff's $70 and $90 a bottle. Because they don't know how long it lasts. They don't know how many drops are in it. They don't know how it works. So that's what I've done. And, it's been really, it's worked really well for me. And I feel like, because if you get into the right conversation with people and educate them, you don't have to sell anything. It's going to sell itself.
Yeah.
So more times than not, at the end of the conversation, they're going to say, what's your link? Or, after the conversation stops, I'm like, would you, or I just send them the link and I'm like, here's my link, check out the products and the company. So that's what's worked for me.
Okay. So I've had the same kind of experience. I've done a few posts where I've put my link out there. And other than this one where we have the funnel for the sample packs, I haven't had very good results. So I am with Sandra on, I think it's better to have a conversation one-on-one with somebody. And so how you do that, if you go on Success Team, let me minimize this here. You guys still see my my computer? Can you see my screen? Can you see it? Can you see Success Team right here?
I see your face. Hold on a second. How do I get? Okay, now I see it.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got several websites that you guys can look at and just kind of go through and copy what people are posting. So Success Team is a really good one. This one is Opportunity and Join and Info. So there's so much training on this Opportunity, Join, and Info, and Join, this Opportunity, Info, and Join option. So this is one that I would recommend people go through and look at what Barb has posted. And what you can do, this is important for new people. When you see something that you like, you click on it, you right click on it, and it will take you to that picture. And then you can download it to your phone or your computer. And Sandra, you and I were the other day, it's better if you post it clean and not just share it. So how you do that is you go in, like let's use this one. I would put my clicker on here and I would highlight all of this, and then I would right click. When I right click, it's going to say copy. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Copy that, and then I can paste that into a new post, my post. So you are allowed. Go ahead.
Show them how to click on the photo and then do that as well.
Okay, so I'm going to right click on this photo. Actually, I'm going to left click on the photo. Okay. And then I'm going to right click, and it's going to say, you can go down here, save image as. That's what I'm going to use. Save image as. It's going to save it to my phone or my computer. Okay.
And then you'll have. The reason you want to do that is because if you just push the share option, then you're going to just share. Like if I saw something of Nancy's I liked and I just push share, then it's just going to share. It's going to come onto my page, but it's going to be coming from Nancy, and that's confusing.
Mm-hmm.
And like Nancy said, it's not clean.
Yeah. Yeah. So any of you guys out there, if you see a post from me, let me go into just my Nancy Chansey website. You're going to find all kinds. So I took this from John. I loved it. John probably got it from somewhere else. But CBD feels like a sigh of relief felt all over my body. I just love that image. So I left clicked on that. I downloaded it to my phone. It took me 30 seconds. I uploaded it. And then I made kind of my own little blurb, want to experience transformation in your body. So you guys are welcome to copy and paste that stuff to your wall and use it as your own. Okay. And it's super, super simple. And there's all kinds. I like to lead with education. I am not out recruiting people to sell this so much as I want them to experience the relief. And then through that, I can find people that might be a good fit for this company. That's just me. And part of that is because of my profession. But you absolutely can recruit and market to people that are, looking for a good way to make extra income, or there's all kinds of ways to market. I do think simple is better. Here's another post I did, benefits of hemp oil. This was something on the sample packs. So here's another one. This is a video. I like to post videos. So that's kind of pretty simple. Everybody can do that. Ask if anybody has any questions about doing this. And what we've learned, let me share this with you. If you go to Opportunity Info and join, Barb has some great videos. Actually, sorry, you go to Success Team Training. Barb has some really, really good videos on how to, what is it called? Curiosity posts. So you want to get people curious. You don't want to give them all the information. That's what Sandra was talking about. Don't throw your link out there, but get them curious. Find people that are looking. And so there's a bunch of videos on here, if you will take the time to watch, that will teach you how to do that. There are also videos in your back office on your training site, in your back office, on how to do that.
And Nancy, that's that's good. And also, when I'm private messaging somebody, I'm not just messaging them and saying, here's my link, go look. It's like, you want to get into a conversation with somebody because they're more likely to go look at it if you can engage them and, convince them that this product might help them.
Yes, absolutely. And here's something else, just kind of a side that I've had really good luck with. So a lot of people want you to sign them up. And I probably would have lost about 50% of my clientele if I hadn't been open to asking them, hey, do you want me to sign you up, or do you want me to just send you a link? So today I went to 2 businesses and they were super busy, and both of them, when I gave them that option, said, yeah, just sign me up. I don't have time. And I knew that if I had sent them that link, they probably wouldn't have signed up because they get busy and they're tired. And so that's something else you want to learn how to do. You get with your upline so you know how to do that. It's pretty easy when you go to your website. Instead of signing in, you just click this register button and you can sign somebody up in 5 minutes. I did it on my phone today. It's kind of a pain, but you can do it on your phone. You can do it on a laptop. So give them that option, but you have to learn how to do that. So make sure that you are on Success Team. Lots of great training on there. Make sure that you are also on CBD Organic and Pure. We're doing, I repost a lot of different stuff that I think is really good. And then also the opportunity info page. And Sandra, are there other ones? Do you use, you add yours to who else do you add yours to?
Well, if they're not a customer in the business yet, you know, I find out what they're interested in. Are they interested in being a customer or an affiliate or both? And then I add them to the ATM groups. Now then after somebody becomes an affiliate, I have other groups I add them to. I don't add my customers to anything else other than the ATM group.
Okay, and that is the product. Let me find that one. I want you guys to see that this one is one of the most powerful marketing tools that you guys have right here. Product info and review ATM. So if you are not on this, you should be. You're upline. I'm pretty sure I have put all my people on there. Sometimes we forget. So it's product info and review ATM. Anytime that you are talking to somebody about Hempworx and they're not just going to go immediately sign up to your website, one of the things that you could say is, hey, we have a group. It's free. We have 67,000 customers on there giving testimonies and reviews about the product. Would you like to learn more? Could I add you to this group? Most people are very willing and open to do that. Everybody so far that I have added to this group has become a customer of mine. So that's very, very powerful marketing. And the reason is people are telling their stories on there, and stories sell. So, and again, it's not coming from you. It's coming from 67,000 different people. So
yeah. And Nancy, I also, when I ask people if I can do that, I just say, you know, nobody's selling anything. You can leave at any time. And I just tell them it's a great way to see people's success stories and testimonies about the product. It's a great way to do research on the product. Then I tell them if they want to research, if they want to know anything about any specific subject, that I tell them they can go to that search bar at the very top and search anything, and then all the conversations are going to come up about that topic.
Yes, and I
see like you said, I haven't had anybody say no, you can't add me.
Yeah, but you always want to get their permission. I'm looking right here on this group, and if you look over here, they have popular topics in the post too, so people can click on pain, and what's going to happen is all these old posts are going to come up from that are talking about pain relief. So you can also come in here, and once you've added whoever, you can tag them on specific posts. And I have done that several times, and it's a really good tool. So get familiar with that. Okay. So the next thing I wanted to cover, let me ask you if there's any questions on using these websites. Just unmute yourself if there is. I don't see the chat. I don't see anybody writing any questions. So maybe here, meeting controls.
Yeah, I couldn't find the chat.
It's at the very bottom of the screen. If you take your cursor and put it at the bottom of your screen, a little bar will come up and it says invite participants, share screen, chat, record. Do you see that?
No.
See, John just posted one.
Okay.
You have to take your cursor to the end of your computer and go down, and that bar will pop up.
I can see the bar, but I can't see John's post. I can't see his post. Do you see it?
Well, you have to click on it. You have to click on the chat.
Okay, let me look. I don't see the chat.
You don't see the chat button?
I'm looking. I'm seeing more. Okay, here's the chat button, and I do see one chat, but oh, I see. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, John wrote it. Okay, we got it. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. So now you guys can chat and put your questions over there. Okay. So I, in preparation for tonight's training, I also posted some stuff for you guys online. Kieran did a really good video tonight that I would recommend you guys watch on marketing. So, hi, Trina. This one is on CBD Organic and Pure. I would watch that. It's also on Success Team. One of the things she talks about that is so powerful is wearing your t-shirts out. And I'm in the process of getting some t-shirts for the Hempworx retreat. And people that are coming from far distances are going to get a free t-shirt on me. But I wear, when I go to town on Fridays, I wear this, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is my Hempworx sweatshirt that I got from convention. I get my Hempworx hat on, and I am out running around doing my errands. And every time I am out with my stuff on, somebody says something about what I've got on. And they say, oh, I like your shirt. And then I can have a conversation with them. So I was getting my oil changed tonight and had a conversation with the guy about why he can't, he used to smoke pot, now he's on probation, and he's like, I really miss that. And I said, well, you can do this because we have a THC-free formula and it would help your body and help your mind. So something as simple as wearing your t-shirt out, that's pretty powerful. Another thing I did for you guys is I posted my handout. So when you come to the retreat, I'm going to give everybody a handout. But this is what I'm using right now when I'm going out as kind of on a side. I still use my brochures, but sometimes it's nice just to have a piece of paper that you can show somebody. So this is one of my handouts. You're free to print this out and use it. And it's just educating people, right? That CBD works on promoting cognitive function, helps with anxiety and depression, helps with nausea and vomiting, promotes overall well-being, promotes healthy joint function. If you will start just educating people, that's going to lead to sales, because that's what I do. I educate people, because I didn't know this. I didn't know that CBD did all this. Now that I do, I feel like it's my job to educate people. I'm also using this quite often because people don't realize what is in their CBD. And so I show people, look, I was selling this CBD out of my office thinking I was doing my clients a good thing because it was a cheaper product. It has lead in it. When I show that to people, that's just another testimony about our product, that it's pure. I added some more, and Sandra, maybe you can go through these and add what you use as well. That would be helpful. This is the serving. So I always give my clients a serving instruction. If you don't have a conversation with somebody and they go on your website and they purchase a bottle of CBD oil and they'd have no idea how to use it, a lot of times it may not work for them because they might overdose themselves or take too much or not take it enough. So that's why you want to have a conversation and one-on-one with them and make sure you give them this serving instructions.
And while we're on the topic of conversations, another way to start conversations with people is people all the time are putting like all their aches and pains and ailments and everything else on Facebook. Like,
yes.
You know, oh my gosh, for the 10th night in a row or whatever, I don't sleep. I'll go on that post and I'll say, you should try CBD oil. And then I say, I PM'd you. So I go and I PM them and I said, hey, I saw your post about not sleeping. CBD oil, could help you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about it? And then I start the conversation with them that way too. You don't always have to wait for people to comment on your stuff on Facebook. You can private message them as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And also groups. So you could join groups that have to do with certain topics like fibromyalgia, pain, neuropathy. And I've had really good luck doing that. And then just doing what Sandra just said, kind of commenting on it, talking to people, having a conversation online. So you don't always have to use Facebook. When you start joining groups, you could go to, like, I go to WebMD. There's all kinds of groups where people are chatting about their aches and pains and their issues. There's groups on animals. So maybe joining some of those groups, and as well, making sure that you're getting out and talking to people. You can go to businesses. This is one of the few direct sales CBD businesses that has wholesale pricing. Very few offer that. Most of them, you're going to pay the same price. So that's a really big edge that we have for other products. And you guys can sell it to stores. So go talk to store owners. People are looking. Like the store owners that I have talked to today and the last couple of months, they've all said this same thing. Well, we've been talking about putting something in our on our shelves. We just didn't know what to put. So there's a huge, huge market there, guys. From everything from vape shops to tattoo parlors to places that sell pet stuff, feed stores, health food stores, massage parlors, anybody that's into health and nutrition, and there's a lot. Talk to your chiropractor, doctor.
And my theory on that, Nancy, is if you don't talk to them, somebody else is.
Yep.
Whether it's another Hempworx person or whether it's somebody from another CBD oil company, but if you're not out trying to talk to everybody that you can, somebody's going to.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a really critical time and best time, because a lot of people are just testing out products. So make sure you understand, why our product is different, why it's better. I went to the spa today and I was explaining that to them. I said, there's a lot of products to choose from and it's really hard to understand why ours is better. So I just broke it down for them. We're US based. We're on FDA approved farms and FDA approved facilities, which very few are. We do CO2 extraction. We're non-GMO. We're organic. And the other thing that sets us apart that nobody else does, and I don't know if everybody on this call knows this, is the fresh lot cycle. That's a big deal because basically it keeps the plant in its natural state, in its fresh state, before they do the CO2 extraction. So we get such a better product than anybody else has out there because of that. So just knowing how to talk to people and what to say, that's super important. Sandra, do you have anything else that you want to cover from that standpoint? 'Cause I'm going to talk a little bit about live videos.
Yeah, I don't think so. And just, lots of people, when I have a conversation with them, they'll order, that day or a couple days later, and then some people don't. And just remember to go back through, because those are warm leads. Like, I was doing that today. I went all the way back to July because that's when I started promoting on Facebook. And there are people that I had conversations with that haven't ordered yet. So I was just reaching back out to them again. So don't forget, just because somebody hasn't ordered doesn't mean that they're not interested. People get busy and they forget, or maybe they weren't sure then. And like, I was going back, I found a really good article today, and I was just going back and saying, hey, I just wanted to touch base with you, see if you are still interested in trying CBD oil. Here's a great article, that can give that, read this article. It has some really great information about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. So, so the creme de la creme of Facebook marketing now are doing Facebook Lives. So I know not everybody is comfortable doing Facebook Lives, but if you want to get exposure for your business, that is the way to go. So Barb Miller, who, she lives in Canada, guys. The country wasn't even legal to ship CBD there. So how did she do that? Well, she was smart. She figured out that, in order to attract people, she had to do Facebook Lives. And so if anybody's interested in learning more about how to do Facebook Lives, Barb has some training on that. So if you go to Success Team Training and scroll down through, it's probably a couple weeks back. I don't even know where it is, but she's got a really good video on doing Facebook Lives.
Nancy, does everybody know where to find the training that's on there that has the password every week?
That's a good question. So is that on Success Team?
Yes.
So they have to go to Success Team. Walk me through that, because I don't ever understand that either. I just have to.
It's on. Hold on a second. Let me find out how to get there.
Okay.
Keep on talking. I'll find it, and then I'll interrupt you.
Okay. So Barb has on Success Team, when you join Success Team, here it is. Ta-da. She has you go through training. So this is an orientation video. And what I might do, let me see if I can.
But there's somewhere you can click on that page and you can go through them in order.
I think it's right here.
It is?
Yeah. It's orientation. So this is orientation video for new affiliates. Success Team support.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's what you want to send your new people. I have 2 new people, so I'm going to do that. So they have to, the password is under the announcement tab in the group. Which I never can figure that out either.
Should be top.
What's that?
Should be at the top.
I know, but I don't see announcements at the top anymore.
Hit more.
The announcements are on the side, right over here,
Oh, okay. On the
to the
left.
side of the picture,
To the right.
to the left of the picture, Nancy.
Oh, I see them. Okay, announcements. There we go. Okay. So under announcements, it's getting tricky. So here's the orientation video. And they change it, so you have to figure out what the new password is. So I don't understand how to do that.
Okay, here's the directions. I knew I had it in my group. It says go to Success Team Training Group, click on the announcement tab, scroll down the feed until you see the exact post as the photo I have added below. And that is Welcome to Success Team Training website. And then enter the password and then watch all 8 training videos.
Okay. But again, where do you find the password?
Well, it's on that, usually they post it on that page somewhere. If you go up to the top and search password, that's the graphic you're looking for right there, the one that says Welcome to Success Team.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Success Team. So this is what you guys want to look for. Okay, password here. Oh, there it is. Duh.
Oh,
Here. I don't know. I don't see the password, but
I guess do you click on it?
no, go back, Nancy.
okay.
Go up top. Go to the very top.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the very top. Up in the picture. Isn't there? Yeah, Success Team. Search in there and say password. This week's password.
Okay. Password for website is under announcement tab. That's what came up. It's
Okay, so click on announcements.
okay. That's what came up. So I think if we just go in here under comments,
Maybe. Yeah, look at that.
the first comment. And if I can't figure it out, I just ask her. New Year. So there it is. I just text her. So if you've got somebody new, but New Year is what it says. Anyways, that is so her 8 videos are really, really helpful for your new people to send her. And she's got some really good videos on doing Facebook Lives. There is a new so there's been a lot of talk about we can't talk about symptoms on a Facebook Live, right? So what they just posted, this is really big, guys, is if you are selling CBD, if you're an affiliate, you can't use those tag words like inflammation, pain, cure, arthritis, even. So if you're selling it, so that's against the regulations. But
on a public post, correct?
On a public post or a Facebook Live.
Yeah.
That individually, can you do it individually?
Yes.
Your customers can. So, yeah, and you can do it individually. But when you're doing a public post, a Facebook Live, so one of the things that would be really cool is if you have a customer that has had really good results with this, do a Facebook Live with them and just ask them questions. So, hey, I know you started taking this like 3 weeks ago. What happened to you? And do that as your Facebook Live, because they can say whatever they want, and that is not against protocol or whatever. So we won't get in trouble for it.
Compliance. It's not against compliance.
Thank you. Yeah. So, and compliance is really important because we don't want to get our business shut down. We're making too much money. And we love this product, right? So we don't want to get shut down. Okay. We talked about live videos, using your t-shirts, talking one-on-one. Trying to think, Sandra, do you have anything else you want to add?
Um,
Oh, I was going to go in here and show you guys this.
so this is something so when people sign up, whether they're an affiliate or a customer, within the first week, I follow up with them to see how they're doing with the oil.
Mm-hmm.
And then once a month, I go to my contact manager in my website and I go through that, everybody in there. Now, if it's affiliates that I'm already talking to, then I don't follow up with them because I know what they're doing. But I go through all those names and I either message them on Facebook or usually text them and ask them, hey, how are you doing? Because I've had people say, oh, well, I stopped it because, it gave me a headache or this or that. And so sometimes people that are sensitive to it, you have to really hold their hand and walk them through it because if not, they're just going to stop it. And also, it gives your customers the sense that, you truly aren't just in this to get them to sign up on your website and order product. You truly care about what is the product doing for them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the goal is to keep people reordering.
Right.
And if you're not following up with them and you don't know what's going on with their symptoms, then, you might lose them. And also another thing I tell everybody when I'm giving somebody my site, I say, just FYI, if you're going to order 2 or more products, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the shop page and pick a director's pack. And I say that's 4 products.
Mm-hmm.
I said, because that is wholesale pricing versus retail, which is basically $20 off a product. And it's, essentially buy 3, get 1 free. Because if not, I mean, I've had people order 2 bottles of oil and it's like, by the time they spend $150 on 2 bottles of oil plus shipping and handling, they could have had 2 more products for another $50. So, and I wish the website would have some kind of, thing that pops up when somebody buys more than 2 products to say, are you sure you don't want to buy a director's pack?
Mm-hmm.
But tell people that, because more times than not, I'm sure the person only was going to order 1 thing, but then when I tell them about the value in that, they end up ordering a director's pack.
Yep. That's very true. And Sandra did that with me, and I'm so glad she did. And then I've duplicated that. And, just like today, the people that I signed up today, they probably just wanted to buy 1 bottle, but I just told them the value in buying the director pack, and that's what they did. So, yeah, that's real important. Okay, I was going to share this real quick. So I'm on my back office, guys. I logged in. This is my back office. Under training in your back office, when I first signed up, there was like maybe 6 videos. Guys, this is like, there's amazing trainings in here. But make sure you let your new people know that this is back there. And the one that I recommend they start with is the training with Josh on how to use their website. So,
That's what I need.
yeah. So, Josh and Jenna Zweigel story, that's awesome. But the Hempworx, let's see, this is the intro to back office. So if you haven't watched this yet, it's great. But make sure you're letting your new people know to watch it too, because once they understand how to navigate their website, then they can sign people up, they can place orders. I mean, I've got new people that don't know how to even place an order. So this is very powerful, and there are really good videos. I think it starts week 3 to week 6 are all about how to do marketing online. So social network marketing. there's people on here, guys, that started with maybe 100 friends on their Facebook, and they figured out how to use network marketing online, and they built humongous businesses. And they tell you how to do that on these videos. So Sandra and I are not going to duplicate all of that because it's already there for you. They're excellent videos. And these are leaders in our company sharing how they got there. So
And
I can
Nancy,
spend time watching these videos. Yeah.
Nancy, when I started, I just went and clicked around on the website and I started watching those videos. And the nice thing, most of those videos are like 10, 15 minutes. They're not like an hour or 2 hours. So, when I first started, I'd get my computer out when I was, winding down and getting ready for bed. And I'd, click on there and I'd watch, 1 or 2 or 3 videos, and I could knock it out in 30 or 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. So just, try to pick a pace and keep educating yourself. Really it's such a turnkey business that if you just learn what you need to learn and start duplicating what the leaders have done before us, you're going to be successful. But you got to get out there. You got to talk to people. You got to, you got to know how many of you on this call have not done a Facebook post yet? Have
Me.
called people that, your top 10, what we call your top 10. So you look in your phone and these are people that, you're close to, you're friends with. Have you told them that you are using this product, selling this product? Make a list with your phone. I mean, you got to tell people, or they're going to go buy it at the grocery store, or they're going to go buy it at the health food store, or they're going to buy it online. That's what's happening. So you got to get that information out there somehow. Some people are more comfortable one-on-one. Some people are great at Facebook. Whatever you're good at, do that. If you're better at talking to people face to face, well, set up a time to go talk to them and get something in front of them. Give them a brochure. Tell them what's going on. If you're better on the phone, call them. If you're better using social media, do that, or do all three. But you got to do something, or it's not just going to land in your lap. You got to tell people.
Yeah, you have to engage with people. People aren't just going to go to your website and just order it willy-nilly.
Right. No, that's very true.
And I mean, I've been in sales most of my life, and, a good salesperson would go in and, they would find out what the customer's needs were and then listen. So when you're having these conversations with people, you really want to find out, what are their issues, and then, give them feedback on that, because they feel like, okay, and that's the education part too. It's like, educate them on CBD oil in general, and then give them solutions for what's going on with them. And then they really feel like, oh, okay, they look at you as the expert at that point, and somebody wants to buy from somebody that knows what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yep. That's really, really good advice. Okay. I think we might have some announcements on left. Okay. No one cares what you know until they know that you care. That's really good. Yeah. That's from John. Michaela Gilbert, she's an excellent source for hemp and CBD oil information. I learned a lot listening to her yesterday. Is Michaela on Success Team?
No, she's on the join.
She's on the...
Oh.
I know she's on some of these videos in the back office too, because I've watched her. So she's on the join.
Hempworx Products and Opportunity Success Team.
Okay, so let me show everybody that. So
the info and join options.
Opportunity info and join options ATM. So yeah, this is a great this is a great Facebook site for you guys to learn more information on you know, what people are posting out there, how to build your business, what it's doing for people. You know, build your believability. There's so much information. I mean, if I had more time, I'd be on these websites all the time, but if you can just do, you know, do what you can do. Spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour a day absorbing this stuff, and pretty soon you know you're going to be an expert. That's what I did. I've spent 8 months researching CBD. So pretty much when people are talking to me about CBD, I know what they're talking about. And that's what you got to do. You got to be the expert so you can help them. Okay, well, I think we're going to wind it down.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, let's open it up for questions.
Nancy,
Yeah.
you were talking about not being able to say certain things when you do a video live.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about doing one with 2 face creams.
Okay.
So I can't say that it's helping my wrinkles.
Wrinkles, that's a good question. I think it's more, I'm not sure about compliance with wrinkles. I think it's more like medical diagnosis. That's what we avoid, is medical diagnoses. So depression, inflammation, anxiety, we can't come off as like a medical professional. Wrinkles you probably could get away with. I don't know the answer to that. You could probably ask Barb. She might have an idea of how to get around it. Sandra, do you know the answer to that?
I don't know the answer, but if you go into the success team and say, I'd like to do a Facebook Live on the creams and what they've done for me, can I say that they've, you know, made my, you know, skin better and I see less wrinkles? And Barb will answer you on that. And I'm kind of thinking the same lines as Nancy, that it's probably okay, because that's not, but you can't say, I know you can't, I don't think you can say like it clears eczema or psoriasis or any of those, but I would think wrinkles would be okay.
Yeah.
Or just like you know, your skin has improved and maybe you have brighter skin, you know, you notice that it's smoother or softer.
I call them the squigglies.
Yeah.
Squigglies are gone.
The squigglies are gone. Yeah, so you can say things like, my complexion is improving, and it, you know, it looks brighter and feels better and younger, you know, more vibrant. So if you can't use the word wrinkle, then you can get around it other ways.
Right, and then at the end I'll disclose my age.
There you go. Yes. And again, guys, what an opportunity. So we can kind of interview, so to speak, our customers and do Facebook Lives that way. And the customers can say whatever they want. We don't have any restrictions on that, as long as they're not a sales rep. So that's a good way to do Facebook Lives. And I have done that, and I've gotten a lot of customers from doing that.
Right.
Because people that I've sold the cream to, or the, you know, the oil to, have had amazing results.
Now, are those preferred customers or affiliates that you've sold and then they've joined as an affiliate that can't do that?
Yeah, so the new rule is if you are an affiliate, you cannot use those medical diagnoses terms when you're doing a Facebook Live or a live post, or a public post, but customers can. So if they're not a sales affiliate and they're a customer, they don't have any restrictions on it.
And I'm thinking that's because they're not representing the company. They're just a customer. It's just their opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would just be like if you went and bought a blouse from a store, you can go tell everybody that you know that it's the best blouse that you've ever had in your life. It might not be. And and it makes you look 10 pounds lighter, and that might not be true, but that's your opinion, and you can say whatever you want to because you're a customer.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, so that gives us a little bit more leeway, to get the information out. And again, you just got to figure out your method and get the information out. It works now. Some of you have been on the product for a while. It works. You got to step over that hump and just start. I can remember my very first post. I copied something that Sandra did. It was super simple. It was like, CBD does this, and it was gave it like 10 different things that CBD does. And let me add you to my website to learn more. And I was adding them to the product website. And it was super simple. I think I got 15 people that wanted me to add them to the product info and learn more. So that's a super simple way. You're not thing, you're trying to get information. So anybody else have any questions? Hearing feedback. Okay, well.
Okay, and everybody on their calendar, February 22nd through the 24th.
You guys, make sure you are telling your people that. Let me, I don't know why this is really.
Anybody can invite people on that Facebook in teams.
What? Say that again, Sandra.
Anybody can invite on that Facebook invite that I created. So everybody go on there and invite your teams. Anybody can do that. You don't have to be approved or anything else.
And what Facebook team was that?
It's that Facebook event it's the invite for the event.
Okay, and that is
February 22nd through the 24th.
Did you put that on the CBD Organic and Pure website, or where is that?
No, I don't know how to. I guess I can copy the link and share it on there. But if you're on your Facebook, you know how you can be looking at like everybody's, or you can click on your name and just look at your page.
Yeah.
That's where you'll see your events to the left. Go down, Nancy. Scroll down.
On mine?
Wait a minute. It's probably different on a.
So,
go click on this. Click on the arrow to the right of that question mark at the very top of your page.
On the question mark.
Yeah, that question mark. See that black question mark?
No.
In the blue.
Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Question.
No, click on that. No, click on that little arrow next to it. No, the arrow in the blue. Next to the question mark in the blue area.
I see. Okay.
Does it say events?
I don't see events.
I know on my, okay, here it is. Here it is, events right there.
I see it. Okay. I found it. All right. So.
And then it's going to say upcoming events. And if you see all upcoming events at the bottom. No, right there.
I don't
so
on there.
Scroll through there. Invites. Click on invites. You have 6 invites. See upcoming and invites?
I don't see it.
At the top. Upcoming invites. Click on invites. Okay, go down. Why is it on there?
I don't know. But I tell you what, let's post it on CBD Organic and Pure so everybody can find it. And then we'll figure this stuff out. So I'm sure it's on here. I just don't know. I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, here it is. Hempworx Retreat. There you go, guys. Hempworx retreat is February 22nd through the 24th, Copperhead Lodge. There's going to be lodging, discount lodging for everybody. We're going to do a bunch of different stuff. So team building, working through fears, overcoming, obstacles, objections, training on Hempworx, CBD, all that stuff. And there's going to be a lot of bonding time. We're going to be hanging out, having fun. I think it's really going to help your business just to feel like you're part of this team. So it's going to be super fun. So check that out. Hopefully you can come. I'm going to have a lot of good information. Sandra's going to have a lot of good information. Hopefully we'll get some leaders too that are higher up that are coming to help us. So
I know Tanya Bender is going to be able to be there.
Okay, good. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. And also, I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that they're doing was it Monday? The training Monday at 11 on Success Team. Did you guys know about that?
Yeah, I watched it last week.
Okay. So that's a really good place for you guys to go. And also send your new people. So Success Team training, you can sign up for reminders for that, but it's 11 a.m. They do repost it, and it's question and answers from our leaders. So it's a great thing to just invite your new people to, and maybe get on once in a while just to kind of see what they're doing. But it's a great place for them to get their answers, questions answered and learn about the business. So.
Okay, and I did posted in CBD, Organic and Pure, the event.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right, well, I appreciate everybody getting on here, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Go out there and share. Remember, there's a contest that corporate is going to pay for you to go to convention, pay for your hotel and your flight to convention if you are in the top 10 this month. So get out and get busy, guys, because that's a $1,000 value.
And Tanya has a contest too.
She does?
What's $300? Whoever signs the most affiliates and customers in January, like the first prize is like 300, second prize is like maybe, I don't know, 150 or 100, and third is like 75 or 50.
Yeah. Okay, just for her team, right?
Yeah, but I mean, we're all under her.
I know, we're all under her. Lucky her, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to let you get on with your weekend. We're here to help. If you have any questions, just, message us. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Adios.
Adios. I have to figure out, okay. Yeah.